My specialty is vascular surgery, which treats diseases of the highways of the body. These are diseases like stroke, aneurysm, and peripheral artery disease that affect millions of Americans and are a leading cause of death and disability. The reason that I find vascular surgery so rewarding is that, unlike a lot of other surgeons, we take care of our patients for life. They need long-term surveillance and they tend to develop problems in other locations, so it's a lifelong relationship with the patient. And of course, what we really want to do is cure people. We want to get closer to that idea behind the name of this foundation.
We believe in the philosophy, none of us is as smart as all of us. By bringing together the best minds in vascular disease, we believe we can affect millions of lives, that we can truly change the face of vascular medicine forever.
We've made tremendous gains in the technical and the ability to do something for patients that 50 years ago were either very risky operations or not doable at all. But what I'm faced with that we can't easily address are the patients who develop recurring problems after technically successful operations. I do this operation the same way, we think, every time. And I see people who have a great result still working at 7, 8, 10 years later, and I see other people having trouble within 3 years. And so right away you could say, why is that? That's still the thing that bugs me every week.
So the traditional research model where clinician scientists have to go out and compete for money and then compete with one another and then ultimately compete to publish their results doesn't work. It takes too long. The model that's been set up with the Vascular Cures Research Network is fundamentally different. It's cooperative, it's collaborative. And this is where you bring people together, really smart people together, and ask them to focus on one goal, which is to find a cure for vascular diseases. That's how things are going to be really transformed.
We have to make sure that that new model is built on a solid foundation. One of the key resources that's necessary in order for the network to improve patient outcomes is to have access to samples from enough patients to accurately understand the disease, the way it progresses, and to hopefully to predict outcomes. No single surgeon or scientist can hope to recruit enough patients for this purpose. Therefore, one of the first activities of the Vascular Cures Research Network is to create an extensive biobank with samples from over 2,000 patients suffering from vascular disease.
What really impresses me is the model for the organization is in place. There are academic medical centers who are already participating. There are clinician scientists who are world-class. There are technologies in place for collaborating, for cooperating with one another. It's just an amazing organization.
The engineers have done a great job in creating all sorts of technology to get us in and out of these blood vessels. But the lag is on the science side. We need the biologists and the biochemists and the geneticists to catch up to the engineers. So that's the future of vascular surgery research and why those of us who treat patients every week and see these problems understand the magnitude of this unmet need. I mean, we're past the point of just getting people through the procedure. We still can go a lot farther to build on these technical successes and make them cures.